Episode 93 of the No Hangover podcast. Like always, you can find us on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts for visuals. Check us out on YouTube.
The tube.
Yes, that one. Social media platforms. We got on Instagram at No Hangover Podcast. We're on Twitter at No Hangover Pod. Don't use it enough.
Though.
We say it all the time.
We really though.
But anyways, Instagram, No Hangover Podcast. Follow that for our latest merchandise and, just to keep up with the crew. Check out our website, www.nohangoverpodcast.com.
Yay.
And let's get into it. Episode 93.
Yes, Sirski, your boy Jordan G in the cut. As always, we got the Cuban Sensation front and center. Coming to you live. Across from me, I got my compadre, Eric Aponte.
What up, what up?
We are happy to be here, happy to be in tune with you guys. As always, show some love to our extended family over there at XL Tent. If you fish bowling, you need to get your life right. If you got some residential property that needs some shading, maybe you got some sun hitting some windows, you a little hot in there.
Or if you want to walk around the house naked.
Boom. Yeah, you could frost that shit.
Boom.
Nobody can see shit in. Mm-hmm. Either way, you need to get with XL Tent so they can get you right. If you're on Instagram, you can find them at XL_tent. Facebook is just XL Tent, and the phone number is 386-479-7111. Call or text for a free quote. Yes, sir.
Boom.
Call or text for a free quote.
And last but not least, Central Homes Roofing, more specifically, Skylar Kenny. There was hail today, so I know y'all need some roof repairs, missing shingles. You might have a whole hole in your roof. Need a whole new roof. Hit him up at 407-603-5553. He'll get you right, get you going. Get you a deal maybe if the insurance is lining up and shit like that. If you can't reach him there, you can leave a message or you can email him, centralhomeskyler@gmail.com. Good guy. He'll treat you right. And when he asks who sent you, tell him the boys at No Hangover did.
Quality.
This is the boys.
Boom. And we back for another one.
We back.
Another one.
We back. We balling.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Recovering.
From a long weekend.
I don't feel too bad, but yeah. It was a long night.
It was
long
indeed.
weekend. 3-day weekend.
That's right. You start on Fridays now.
That was just for this Friday, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Well, we got to see. Maybe next Friday I have it off too. It depends on the schedule, but my normal schedule is going to be Monday through Thursday. But it all depends on the training, who they have me shadow. But they gave me my first Friday off, so that might be a thing.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful
There you
thing.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Dangerous thing.
what we
but
got
beautiful.
today, fellas? What we got today?
I guess I'll jump into the first one. Jordan, asking you, because I feel like talking to you first. Loyalty.
Nice.
I don't matter.
Eric's chopped liver over here. Loyalty versus respect in a relationship, for instance. I mean, just in any conversation, honestly.
In a relationship.
Well, relationship is a
I'm in a
general
relationship.
term.
Correct. It could be,
We have a relationship. We all have
exactly. It could be
relationships.
friends. It could be family. It could be coworkers. Any type of conversation, basically. Do you think loyalty and respect kind of go hand in hand?
I do. I just want to say real quick, RIP to DMX. We lost a soldier this past weekend. The music great. We'll touch on more later in the episode, but I just wanted to give our condolences real quick to the God. Do I feel like those two things go hand in hand? Yeah, I would say so. I feel like if you have high respect for somebody, you're going to be loyal to them. And if there's loyalty there, there's respect there as well. So I think they go hand in hand. But I mean, I think you can have one without the other. I think you can be loyal to somebody and not have a lot of respect for what they do or how they move. But when push comes to shove and some real shit is needed and you have to be around, I think you can be loyal to that situation.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility. So yeah,
In a sense,
I think they go hand in hand, but I think you can have one without the other. What would you rather have? Would you rather have loyalty? Or would you rather have respect?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to put it into like which one would you rather have, because like you said, if
somebody can respect you, but I mean, when you call them, that doesn't mean they're always gonna pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? Even though they respect you, or they have high respect.
I mean, yeah, like if someone respects you, but I guess it all depends on, for instance, what relationship it's in. So like if it's just a friend, like for us, for instance, if it's us, or respecting, yeah, that we always are we have respect for each other, we hold respect for each other. But, you know, if we're doing other shit, we're going to do other shit. We're not necessarily loyal at all times. We usually are. We're always ended up chilling or something. But
I feel like we're all pretty loyal to each other.
Correct. But I'm just saying it's different from us to like in a real relationship, like or in a female aspect. Like if a girl respects you and they're not loyal to you, how do you respect me then?
True.
You can't have scenario. Like in a when it comes into the relationship setting, I don't think you can have one without the other. I think it's a package deal.
What if she's lying to you out of respect? She doesn't want to hurt you.
Oh, then she's a dirty bitch.
How do you feel?
How do you feel about that? Because I feel like she can't necessarily respect you and then not be loyal to you.
Yeah.
Like if she's not loyal to you, that's clearly she doesn't respect you.
She doesn't have enough respect for you to be loyal.
Yeah. At least the way I look at it, like shit, if you're loyal to me, that means you respect me, you respect my wishes, and like say a wish of mine. Don't be fucking other people. That's not loyal if you're doing that.
I mean,
you know?
I guess I was talking about it from a perspective of like I have family members that I don't all the way fuck with, but when they need some shit, I'm loyal to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if they need some real help, then my loyalty kicks in because we're family and I'm there. I don't have a lot of respect for those people, but I'm still loyal to you because of our relationship.
I guess it depends on the.
But in the scenario that
situation or relationship
that you brought up,
situation.
yeah, I mean, if a girl is not loyal to you, then she must not have much respect for you.
Yeah, clearly, because you can't sit up here and lie to me and be like, oh, I respect you or this, that, and the other, and then be doing shady shit and
yeah,
like
that doesn't make any sense.
Like don't be. That's like a slap in the face. Like no, don't. You clearly don't respect me if you're gonna do that.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean,
how do you feel?
You guys are hitting it on the head right now. I mean, it's definitely a fine line to walk, and you know, when you're dealing, like in Jacob's case, when you're dealing with that, and you know, there's feelings involved and shit like that, it's a lot harder to.
In Jacob's case.
In his scenario, I feel like it's a lot. It's harder to.
I'd be damned if that was my case.
Anyways, finish your point.
Oh man, that's some funny shit. But I mean, that's tough. I agree in a sense, but you know, to your point that you just said, like there's people that you know will lie to people because they think they're doing it to spare someone's feelings, and they think they're doing it out of a place of loyalty and a place of respect because
and they really
I don't want
that.
Yeah, and I don't want to hurt you and this, that, whatever. But like, you know, I've said it a million times on this podcast. I'd much rather somebody just be honest with me and tell me what the fuck is up, regardless of how I'm gonna feel. Because at the end of the day, like I can get over that. Like I can accept the truth for what it is. I might not like it. I might not want to hear it. I might not, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be easier for me to take that, digest it, take it for what it is, and move on. Whether I need to move on or if I'm just gonna take it for what it is and continue what I'm doing, whatever. But I feel like when people start lying and start trying to use that as, oh, I'm trying to spare your feelings and this, that, whatever, it just, things kind of, for me, it gets muddied up a little bit. I'm like, if you really did respect me, like Jacob said, you would have just told me what the fuck is up. You would have just been transparent with me, kept it real from the jump. And again, maybe this doesn't work out, but at least we could leave on good terms, whether you did me dirty or not. At least at least you have my respect of, at least you told me what the fuck was up. At least you were real with me. At least you were honest with me. At least we have that. At least I know that if I ask you something, you're going to give me the real. And I respect that more than most things in this life. If you're willing to tell me what's up, regardless of how I'm going to feel about it, there's no growth without pain.
Correct.
If everything's just fucking sugar coated and people blowing smoke up your ass all the time, you're going to think everything's just fine and dandy, and you know, exactly. You're not going to understand in what areas you need to grow in. You're not going to understand, all right, well, maybe I have some, you know, whether it's an insecurity or it's like whatever the case may be. If people are just telling me everything's okay and everything's fine and they're just telling me what I want to hear, I'm just going to continue to be the same person and be oblivious to what the fuck is going on.
Correct. You won't know what to fix for yourself because no one's told you. You think, oh, I must be doing all right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I mean, and you know, if that's how you want to live your life, if you want to live in ignorance and, you know, ignorance is bliss and all that shit, then I mean, to each their own. But for me personally, it's like, that's just, you know, what kind of life is that? And you're living a lie.
Right. So do you feel like you can have one without the other? Or do you think it depends on the type of relationship?
I mean, it definitely depends. you can definitely have one like without the other. Like you said, like, you know, if you could be loyal to somebody but not necessarily respect what they're doing or respect their cause, right. But like you said, when push comes to shove, like, I got your back, I'm gonna be there. Like, I understand what the fuck is up.
Right.
I do feel like it's kind of hard to have respect without loyalty, though.
True. I mean, yeah.
I feel like those two. I feel like that kind of goes more hand in hand than the loyalty and respect, if that makes sense. Right. Like, you could have the loyalty and not necessarily respect, but I feel like if there's respect there, like, you are loyal to that person. Because in my belief, the loyalty is being honest, being respectful, and, you know, giving somebody, you know, telling somebody what the fuck is up, even if they don't want to hear it. Again, people might not think that's respect or this or that, whatever, but, like, that's just not true. Like, that is, like, if you respect me enough to tell me the truth, then you do. Like, that's respect, that's loyalty, that's all that honesty, that's all that in one.
True.
But I mean, you know, that again,
it's like a package deal.
Yeah, honestly, but it really does depend on the situation and, you know, what that person is to you, what the relationship is, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend, whether it's a romantic relationship,
an acquaintance, a work relationship.
Exactly, like, that's a good one. Business relationships. That's one that it's, you know, that's one where the respect doesn't necessarily have to be there, but the loyalty is there.
I'll tell you, right? Because it's like more of like, oh, you stay doing business with these specific people. You might not fuck with everything they do. Like, they might annoy you, piss you off, but you're going to stay doing business with them.
Because you're benefiting.
Just because, you're both benefiting and you have similar enough ties to where it's already tied together. Like, all right, I'm going to be loyal to you. You're loyal to me. Right. But I don't really fuck with you like that.
Yeah, like, this is where it ends right here. Yeah. Like, after we leave this business table, like, you could go fuck off, essentially.
Yeah, because, I mean,
and I feel like more so in business, because business is very cutthroat.
It is.
And even when you think you have someone's loyalty, you know, the minute that they have the chance to fucking cut you down and, you know, take a jump ahead of you, more times than not, it seems like they'll fucking take that chance.
I wouldn't say necessarily cut you down, but yes, I would agree. Like, if someone has an opportunity where, say, even, you know, say as loyal as you are, say you've been doing business for however many years, if they find someone that could do just as good as work as you for cheaper, doesn't matter who you are, they're going with the cheaper.
Yep.
Just because that's business. It's cutthroat. So same with, you know, employees. Like, if I have two workers and one of my workers starts to like improve or show me that they could do just as much as this other guy, and I'm paying him $2, $3, $4 less, I'm keeping him. I'm getting rid of the expensive. Like, it's just is what it is.
Yeah.
And you might have been loyal to, you know,
but you don't have any loyalty to that person at that point. You know what I'm saying?
But in a sense, well,
that's more of an employee.
But I know, but an employee to employer, an employee would hope, you know, that your employer is a little loyal to you. You would hope they just put you out on the street like that.
Yeah, but in real life, that's not how it goes.
Oh, correct. I mean, and they know this. Everybody knows this. But I'm just saying.
If you work for an organization, they have
when it's organizations, but when it's, in my case, a family-owned. Correct. But when it's, in my case, your personal, like, you know these people, it's family-owned business.
That's different.
It's a little different than a major corporation.
Right.
You know, because people working for us, one, we have to respect them enough to even give them that opportunity.
Correct.
And two, they got to be loyal enough to us for where we're going to keep working them.
It's on both sides, right?
So it's a little different in that kind of aspect of this business versus other businesses.
Right.
But like just in construction, period, if, like I said, if someone, because I have multiple shower door guys, I have multiple drywall guys, I have multiple painters, shit like that. If someone's going to quote, you know, say to paint this room, for example, someone quotes this $200 versus someone who quotes me $150. I don't care if the guy who did it, the $200 has painted everything I own.
I'll do it for $175.
Well, the 150 beats you still, so going with that guy.
Trying to make my money, though.
But I mean, also, kind of going off a little bit, like veering off. It also depends on the work, like, you know, if
good work speaks for itself.
Yeah, like,
so
and if you have to pay a little extra for the work and it's good work, then you know.
Just as an example, I clearly would still be with the loyal side. Go with someone I know, just because you know what you're getting back.
Right.
It might be a little more expensive than this guy, but I know there's not going to be any fuck ups. I know I'm not going to have to call you back to fix something. Yeah. I know it's going to be done right the first time.
ASAP.
Yeah. I mean,
and that's a lot of things, part of my business as well. Like, people call us and have us do all these jobs we're doing because they know we're in and out. We're gonna get that shit done, and you don't have to call anyone else. Like once we're done, we're done. It's the whole thing's finished. Yeah. So,
but I mean, kind of like more on like a.
I said painting. I don't do that.
Karma type shit. I mean, do you feel like, I mean, you guys personally, do you feel like you guys are loyal to certain people or give people a certain type of respect because you feel like, you know, it's going to pay off in the long run or something like that? Or is it just something that you do because you feel like it's just something that you should do?
That's a good question. I mean, my loyalty doesn't have a price. So, I mean, if I'm loyal to you, I'm loyal to you because I fuck with you on that level. I'm not loyal to you because 4 or 5 years down the road, it can turn into something for me. You know what I'm saying? That's never been the way I've ever thought of loyalty. Like, let me keep this person around and be nice to this person and do things for this person because I know it's going to come back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be incentive to do it more because, you know, that energy is going to be returned, but like, that's never like my basis of why I'm gonna be loyal to you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, no. If I'm loyal, like I said, it comes without a price. If I start seeing certain things that cause me to feel like my loyalty is not being appreciated, then yeah, I might reconsider things. But I'm not expecting something in return for my loyalty. So
yeah, that's your question. And I mean, I feel like you might feel similar to me on this. Sometimes we're loyal to a fault.
For sure.
For certain people that.
For sure.
And it's almost fucked up because, like you said, you could have one without the other. You could have loyalty and not have respect. I could still be loyal to that person just because, you know, I'm loyal by yeah. But I might start seeing shit where I start losing respect for that person. Like, I might still be there. I might physically be there. If they ever needed me, I'll be there. Yeah. But I don't respect you enough to give you more than what I have to because you've done this, and this to show me like I can't. I can't give you as much effort as I once have because it won't ever. And not to be like selfish or like say it won't benefit me, but it's just the truth. Like it's not gonna.
To what Jordan said, it's just, you know, it's not that like the loyalty doesn't come with a price. But if people are taking advantage of it and not appreciating it, then it, you know, naturally it's just gonna make you think about shit, reconsider shit. Like,
correct, you get a little salty.
Is this somebody that like I should be giving this time to? Because at the end of the day, it's, you know, loyalty, respect, honesty, you know, all these different things. Like it's you giving yourself, you giving time. Is it something that you want to give your time to? Is this somebody or something that you feel like is gonna like appreciate or something that's gonna? And again, it does sound selfish, but I mean, at the end of the day, we're all selfish to a certain extent.
I mean,
if we do think, if we
what's
do,
the most important thing?
Yourself.
No, besides that, what's the most important thing? What's the one thing we can't get back?
Time.
There you go.
But you can't. I mean, and
thanks, man.
I mean, to your point of, you know, we are kind of loyal to a fault. I was talking to somebody the other day. It's like at the end of the day, you got to make sure you got you first.
Yeah, of course.
You can't give all this loyalty and this, that, whatever, and respect and not be loyal and respectful to yourself.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, then what? People are just going to start taking advantage of it. You know, again, like we both said, we're loyal to a fault. I will go to the fucking ends for somebody that I know has already fucked me over, for somebody that I know that, you know, has gone against what the fuck I thought, you know, what I told them I don't think they should do, or I don't really appreciate, and this, that, whatever. And I have gone above and beyond to people that I really shouldn't have. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like I feel like I have to give everything I have to a situation for me to be able to, and again, it's selfish for me to be able to walk away knowing, like, and it might not that I'm happy with it or whatever, but knowing I can walk away without any type of regret, any type of like,
you gave it your all.
I didn't leave anything, you know, I left everything out there. I didn't leave anything on the table. I said what I needed to say. I did the things that you wanted me to do. I tried to, you know, improve in the areas that you wanted me to improve in. But at the end of the day, like, everybody has a point. Everybody has a boiling point, a breaking point to where it's like, I love you or whatever, this and that, but like enough is enough right now. Like, I'm at this point doing more harm to myself. And as much as I want to, you know, make this work, give you my loyalty, give you my respect, give you this, give you that. If it's not working out, you gotta Learn how to cut ties. And for me, that's probably the hardest part is when is enough enough? When is it time to walk away? And I always feel like
it's a hard line.
It is, because I always feel like it's like, I could still do this. Like I could have done that. Like, you know, and even when, you know, I'm at my point and I've walked away and I'm done, I still dwell on shit that's like, well, damn, like I'll look back on certain situations, be like, well, damn, I definitely could have handled this one better and did this and did that. And even though I've, you know, poured myself into it, I still feel like there's always that next step that I could have taken. Again, that's where my loyalty to a fault is like, you know, when do I cut shit off? When is enough enough? And that's something that I'm still trying to figure out. So, I mean, I've been doing, you know, I've mentioned that, you know, you know, my birthday's coming up, so I do that 3 weeks of, you know, just kind of not smoking, not drinking, not doing this. And like this year, more so than other years, has been a lot more trying and a lot more challenging as far as like, you know, dealing with certain people, dealing with certain relationships, you know, finding out that I still have, you know, for as much as I feel like I've grown and improved as a person, I still have a long way to go. I still have a lot of things that I need to reconcile within myself. So then in turn, I could, you know, put my best foot forward for, you know, my friends, my family, people around me and shit like that. And it's been 11 days. And this 11 days has it's been trying. It has been very trying for sure.
It's his inner peace.
Yeah, it is. But again, it helps me, you know.
Well, who knew that you were going to go through all this stuff around the same time frame? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's been things that you've been battling with for a long time, but it's things come to a head at this particular moment. And it's things that I thought that I, you know, some of the things that I thought I had kind of, you know, nipped in the bud, or things that I kind of had, you know, all right, fuck, like, you know, this, and this. I understand this situation. I understand this person. I understand, you know, what I'm getting from this and from that. And, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, when you feel like you have something figured out and you haven't dealt with it in a while, and then you deal with it and it's in your face, and then you deal with the emotions that are coming with it, it's like, all right, well, I need to take a step back and reevaluate some shit and understand it's like, you know, I'm constantly trying to grow. There is at no point where I am going to be at my peak in any category in my life. And that's just the fact. And that's just the fact. And that's just the fact of the matter. That's just the fact of the matter. Like, it doesn't matter how good you're doing in life, how much money you're making, how many friends you have, how many this, that, whatever. There's always room to grow. There's always room to improve. There's always something that you could do better in.
That's a good way to look at it, though. If you never hit your peak, you'll never go through a plateau where you're on your way down.
True.
You're only you're only going up.
Yeah, but that's what life. Yeah, that's what life is. Life is a up and down. Like
Hills
you hit peaks and you feel like, oh shit, I'm on top of the world. And then the next fucking valleys. Day, you know, something happens and you feel like shit, and then you climb up. And then you get back to where you were, and then you understand, well, there's still another level to this shit. I can still, like, I understand where I was before at my peak. Now I hit a new low. Now I can hit a new high. True. It's a constant battle. It's a constant back and forth, and you know, I'll be the first to admit it. I constantly in my head, I'm constantly, you know, just within myself, not even with other people, like just within myself, just, you know, battling shit, you know, trying to figure shit out, trying to understand things, trying to get other people's perspective and point of view, so then I could have a better understanding of like what fucking life is essentially.
I just pictured like a bunch of, you know, in the SpongeBob episode, a bunch of little Erics in your head, like, fuck you, no, fuck you.
It's true though. I mean, and, you know, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just fucking, you know, maybe I'm just fucking.
We're all a little crazy.
We all struggle with that for sure. We're all growing at the same time around each other. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? Like, we experience things how we experience things.
And I mean, growing pains, like you said, you're not going to grow without some pains, and sometimes those growing pains overlap into other relationships and other situations.
That D-Law, he made a fucking great analogy on Wednesday when we recorded. He said, do you remember, you know, 13, 14 going through puberty? You start hitting growth spurts, your knees start hurting, your elbows start hurting, all your joints start hurting. There's no growth without pain. Right. Even in your body, like when you're just growing, getting taller, this, that, whatever. Now, if you take that same concept and put it into life, it's just what it is. It's like you're not gonna grow unless you suffer a little bit, unless you go through something. If everything's just fucking handed to you and given to you, like, you don't know what the fuck a struggle is. So how could you understand? Like, how could you grow at all if you don't ever go through anything?
With success comes great sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, you always got to be willing to give something up or go through something to grow as a person and evolve. It's just a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? So it's very frustrating. For sure.
It is very frustrating.
But it's not going to end.
But it can be very rewarding at the same time. Yeah, the frustration, like, you know, the frustration, if you
the frustration is the process. Mm-hmm. The joy is the result. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, it's going to be both energies. Like you said, there's going to be times where you're happy, you're on a peak, and you're living life, and then something's going to happen that's going to take you down to a new level, and you're going to have to learn how to deal with that, whether that's talking to people or how the fuck you deal with it. But what you have to know is that you can get out of it because you've been there before and you've gotten out of it before too.
Exactly.
So, you know what I'm saying? There's always, it's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you get up, right? That's the famous line, the cliche line that everybody uses. I mean, it's
get knocked down twice, get up 3 times.
It's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that make it are the people that never quit, or, you know, the people that have been through the most things, and then, you know, they take those experiences, put them together, and they learn from them, and they figure out what they need to do to get to the level in life that they want to be at. So, I mean, we're all experiencing things together.
And, you know, I mentioned this, the other day when your dad came over, like, that shit, I mean, that's something that I don't know if I had told you this before that, but like, he's someone that I've only had like a handful of interactions with him, but you've told me his story and shit like that, and that's something that like I use sometimes as inspiration. It's like, if he can get out of the situations that he was in, they're like, what the fuck do I have to complain about? Like, what the fuck is it that I'm really feeling bad for myself about? Right. And it's not to say that I'm wrong for, you know, going through those things, you know, feeling bad sometimes and, you know, going through emotions, but like, if someone like that can do it and get out and get to the place where he's at and have the things that he wants, then like, why the fuck can't I do it? Like,
right. And that's why he's always preaching no excuses. You know, everybody has a story at the end of the day. So, I mean, you can talk about it, cry about it as much as you want. Life is still gonna go on, no matter what. So at the end of the day, you just gotta figure it out and keep moving and grow as a person. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I respect that you feel that way about his story. You know, same thing for me. I got to see it in real life. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got to see him go from one person to another person. You know, street nigga to an executive guy. I got to see that come full circle. So it was a beautiful thing to see. It's inspirational. You know what I'm saying? I get all of my game from my father. Majority of the things I know
and me
from my dad. I done taught you, boy. I pass it down from the tree of life to you. So it's all good. Now we've
been teaching Jordan things for years.
We've been teaching each other things for years. There's things I've definitely taken from you. There's things I've taken from Eric. That's the beautiful thing about having the relationships that we have. You know what I'm saying? We take the good things and we notice what the bad things are and try and help each other with those things and try not to do them ourselves. You know what I'm saying? It's just being around people and being visual and observant of what your surroundings are and what other people go through. What's the other saying? They say a smart man learns, a dumb man learns from his mistakes. A smart man learns from others' mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So that's a real thing. When you can take other people's experiences and see what they did wrong and not do that, it puts you in a different level in life.
For sure.
Well, I mean, we're also young men, so there is certain things where we know and we've even seen, but there is some things you're just gonna have to go through in your life.
Right.
Where, I mean, even our parents told us, which your dad was saying the other day as well, we're all cut from similar cloths.
Right.
Like, our parents bestowed a certain type of instilled a certain type of pedigree, a certain type of you know, everything, like, besides just our core values, our everything.
Yep.
We were taught this at a young age, you know, respect to others, treat people right, you know, wash your hands, all kinds of shit.
Yeah, the simple concepts that, I mean, you're taught, you know, from a young age. I mean, a lot of people lose that as they get older. And we, I mean, for the most part, I mean, we all have lapses in it, but for the most part, we've been able to, you know, keep that and understand it and not get lost in, you know, this, you know, the crazy shit that goes on and not get caught up in, oh, well, this person did this, so fuck them, and, you know, I'm grown and I've been through it, so I could just do whatever the fuck I want. And you know, that right there will fucking kill shit a lot quicker than anything. Like, if you're not able to humble yourself, then I mean, who the fuck can? Like, 100%. And that causes a lot of issues.
And it's a lot of those people who are like I said, we're all gonna go through some things on our own, but it's the people who are like, no, I don't have anybody, I don't care what they did, I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to do it differently. And then they do the exact same things, and it's like, all right, but you could have taken that as a learning experience. You saw what someone did. Yeah, you could have, say you were in a similar situation, but you could have handled it differently. And And also just avoiding said situations. There are certain things like you learned, okay, this person did not have a good try at this. I should not do this.
Yeah. But like you said, sometimes you got to just bump your own head. There's going to be...
Which you're going to.
Yeah, there's going to be things life. That, people will tell you shouldn't do that if you're whole.
Key example earlier... Well, this was the last year, actually, but key example last year. Hit your head. Hit my head. Jordan had to experience it.
What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
You talking about the females.
You know what I'm talking about. We all, that's one thing, you could say as much, but some things you have to experience.
Yeah.
We're going to hit our head a couple of...
a
few...
I have a fucking...
on there. And you guys already have
I got a fucking concussion. I was in concussion protocol. I was like,
shit.
For sure.
I got some brain damage.
I mean...
Got whacked.
That's the thing, though. I mean, as long as you're able to learn from it and not continue to do the same things, then... you're doing a good thing. You're on the right path. It's it doesn't make you a bad person because you make a mistake or you do something wrong or whatever. And
like you said, it's just steps to take on your journey through life.
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and again, it's what you do when you take that step back. Are you just gonna let that step back, hold you back, or are you gonna dwell on it? Or are you gonna continue?
You're gonna keep going backwards, or you're
gonna be like, all
pick
right,
yourself up, dust yourself off.
Shit fucking happens. Let me fucking get my shit together. Cry what I need to cry. Mourn what I need to mourn. Whatever the fuck it is, and let's keep it moving forward. Right. I mean, I was telling your dad about it. It's like I said, it's okay to feel shit, but don't let that shit hold you back. Let it fuel you to fucking go forward. Let it motivate you. There's been tons of people that I felt like have slighted me, have fucking shit on my name, have done this, that, whatever, and I could, just... And any of us have, all of us have, but you could just let that shit fucking, oh, well, this person didn't give me the job opportunity that I wanted, or this girl didn't fucking give me the time of day for whatever fucking reason, and you can fucking let that shit fucking eat at you and just fucking hold you back and build resentment, or you could just be like, all right, fuck it, shit happens, that doesn't, fuck you for that, but
you'll see me.
Watch, watch, exactly. You're gonna wish you would have given me that job. You would have wished that you would have stuck around with me when when I was down and out.
Yeah.
And then and I don't want to make it sound like it's like a spiteful, petty revenge shit. It's just it's easy to fucking keep negatives as negatives.
Right.
It's a lot harder to turn a negative into a positive.
For sure.
So I mean, it's just how you approach things in life. What you want your life to be,
right?
And that shit's in your hands more than people think.
Right, 100%. Yeah. Well, we had a long, extensive conversation with my dad, so I wanted to ask, what do you guys feel like hit home the most for you based off the conversation we had? What point, what topic, if you remember?
I remember the conversation, but.
It was a lot of good conversation, a lot of good points.
I mean, just kind of the over, the overlining theme of everything. We got good people around us. It doesn't matter. And again, this is not something I like to use as an excuse. Again, it's something that I kind of use as motivation. But seeing the relationship that you have with your dad, knowing the relationship you have with your dad, seeing that, but then also seeing that your dad is willing to, talk to all of us, come in and fucking, give us advice, listen to people's situation. He's still, seeing him, and he said that he was, just got his degree, finished his degree. He was taking sociology classes and shit like that. Seeing that, again, back to my point, there's still always room to grow.
Right.
It's hearing your dad's story, hearing where he comes from, seeing where he's at. He could just be content and be like, fuck you guys. What the fuck can you tell me? Right. But to see that I still got shit to learn. I still have things to understand. I still, there's still things that, I carry with me from, when I was young that I still need to improve on, and that he's still doing it. That's what I take from it. And like I said, seeing that, the type of relationship that you have with your father and shit like that. That's what I took away from it. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. So
I appreciate that. Yeah, it is. It is a beautiful thing. Sometimes I try not to take it for granted, but sometimes I do, unbeknownst to me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I complain about him calling me all the damn time and whatever the case may be, him being all over me and whatnot. But at the end of the day, that's a blessing because not everybody has that type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Where, I have with both my parents too, but we're talking about my dad most specifically right now. I have type of relationship with my dad where I can say anything. He probably knows everything that I've done in my life. Even the shit that you feel like you shouldn't tell your parents, I've told my parents. Both parents, for the most part. My dad more extensive because he's a man. Yeah. I'm a man.
You guys can relate a little bit.
We can relate a little bit more. I could talk about women and whatnot with my dad. With my mom, I kind of can, but it's my mom, so I'm not gonna go super detailed.
There's just a certain level of respect. Exactly. And you don't want to say, you know what, like.
Right. I'm not gonna do that, but yeah, I'm very fortunate in that regard to have somebody.
My mother, just there's lines we just don't cross.
Having somebody that's always kept it real with me, and I can be real with that person and not worried about being judged or anything of that nature, because he's probably done the same shit, if not worse. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his experience compared to mine are two different things. So there's not much that I could ever come to him and tell him that he hasn't experienced himself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely appreciative of it.
Well, I thought that was actually pretty good point too. Just your dad's experiences, your dad's stories, versus like my parents and my dad's perspective. Because you got to remember, like, my dad is literally old enough to be both your dad's dad.
Right.
Yeah. So like, you're specifically, like, my dad could easily be your dad's dad. Your dad is
a year apart. Your dad's 49.
Yeah.
My dad's
he's
49.
about to be 48.
He's about to be 48.
Yeah, so my dad's 49.
How old's your dad?
64.
So I mean, damn, he would have
had his dad young, but your dad, I mean, around 15, 16, 17.
I mean, that's when my dad.
Correct. Like, that's easy.
Became a dad. Was 16.
That's easily a time where you could have a child, right. And it's just those gaps. I mean, your parents grew up in the same era, but my dad grew up basically 10 years before that, and so this shit they've seen and like passing it down through generations and just the shit we've been taught. Like, it's crazy to think all like what they experienced and the life they went through. And then your dad just talking about like the area we grew up in way back then, like it's just crazy to hear about and crazy to think about. Right. You're like, damn, that's wild.
Another great thing about that too is like my story and my experience growing up is nowhere close to what my dad's was. And that's the mark of a successful parent, in my opinion. If my story was like his, then he would have been a failure as a parent. But what did he do? He wouldn't have kept me out of trouble. I would have been in the same type of mischief, the same type of shit that he was in. You know what I'm saying? But my life was way different because he made sure of that. Because that's what, in my opinion, what you should do as a parent. Your kid's experience should be way better. That should be your goal as a parent, to make sure your kid's experience is better than your experience and they don't go through the same type of troubles that you had trouble.
Well, he even said it though, like you being born, he said it kind of like, made him tighten up. He was like, shit, I got to get my shit together. Like, it's not just me now. It's, I got somebody I got to take care of now. Right. There's people that, shy away from that, don't take that responsibility and, have create a million different type of excuses and shit. So I mean, it's something as simple. It sounds so simple. It's like, you have a kid, of course you should take care of it. Right. But something that's so simple. There's a lot of people that struggle with with that responsibility and struggle with doing that. That's simple thing that it just should be just second nature. So I mean like I said, I have a ton of respect for your dad. Talking to him, and that was really like the first conversation that me and him had. That was like an actual conversation like that. Right. So, I already had respect for your dad. Level. Exactly. I already had respect for him just based off what you tell me and the few interactions that I've had. So then actually able to, being able to sit down with him and, ask questions for myself, poke and prod a little bit and, see what the fuck was up was really good. I took a lot from that for sure. Definitely. It was definitely a good experience.
I appreciate that. Yeah. He loved to hear that. I told him about it too. So he'll be back down here in June. You already know he's going to come by and see us again. He already said that.
Shit, I'll be off the fucking sobriety trail too. So
exactly. Yeah, I'm sure he's looking
be able to drink a little bit and shit. So
and we can actually, because we didn't drink with him. We was just really just.
Yeah, he was drinking.
Well, yeah, myself, Jacob, and Ryan, we had just gotten back from the gym. So
yeah, exactly.
Well, that's why I couldn't take as much for it because we had just hit legs and I stood there the whole time. I was like, oh my god.
You were there for an hour or so.
Yeah, I was standing. My legs. I was like, oh, my poor legs.
Ryan didn't even eat, but yeah,
I didn't either.
Ryan enjoyed.
I hadn't showered or nothing. I was like, damn.
Ryan was telling me that it's like, he'd never really met my dad, but it seemed like my dad knew him for a long time. Like, he was very personable and relatable.
You guys you are a fucking spitting fucking image of fucking
they make
that man.
They literally
that shit is fucking,
they yawn the same. They do everything.
You fucking take Jordan a few skin colors down and they're the fucking they're the same. That shit was fucking it's and like just you guys were literally sitting across the table from each other and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
mannerisms, conversation.
And y'all even like at this, because he had like a little like flat top back in the day, right? Like something like that. Yeah. And you guys have a similar haircut and shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like,
that's twins.
That's twins my twin. And that's kind of why I was like, you know, just staying quiet, letting him do his thing, because I'm a duplication of him. Not only that, like I told you the other day, like my dad is a big personality. He has a big aura. You know what I'm saying? And usually any room he's in, he's usually controlling the temperature, or trying to at least, or making some type of impact. When I was younger, it bothered me a little bit because my aura wasn't as big as his, and in my mind, he wasn't like realizing like, hey, let my son shine too. You know, he probably wants to get his shit off. Yeah. But he's not even thinking like that. Like, it's just his person. That's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? And I had to stop looking at it from a perspective of he's not letting me shine. It's just that's who he is. He's not thinking, well, let me just take the moment away from my son. He's just being himself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. And we have a lot of similarities. He's my father. I'm a spitting image of him, but we're different people. We have slight differences in our personalities. And growing up, my mom sat me down and broke me down on that. She had to make me realize that. I think it was my 23rd or my 24th birthday. It was a couple of years ago. She told me that at dinner one day. She's like, you got to stop trying to be all the way like your dad and stop letting how he is around you and his attention that he gets affect you. You know what I'm saying? So something I had to come.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're your own person,
right? 100%.
And that's the craziest part about life too.
But when you have somebody that is in your life that's like the coolest person in the world to you, and they have all these accomplishments, you chase that naturally. You know what I'm saying? So you put that pressure on yourself. He did it too, but it was more of me putting that pressure on myself to be exactly like him or do the same exact things that he did. And I had to realize that like my happiness does not live there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean,
it's definitely something to.
Right, it's contingent on me.
I mean, I kind of realized that at an earlier age though than I would say than you did, just because my dad the first 10 years of his life lived in Cuba. Right. Like, I'll never have that experience. Right. I wasn't, forced to come to this country. My dad wasn't like being damn near, getting death threats and was supposed to be killed like my grandfather. My dad wasn't that when I was growing up.
Right.
So it's like, that's a whole different experience. And then my dad also moved to fucking Gary, Indiana. I was born in Winter Park. Michael Jackson. Like, this man moved to Gary, Indiana, which was the worst city in America at the time.
Right.
I lived there for 5 years and then moved to Florida when he was 15. Like, cool. I was born here. I don't have these experiences.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But just like you said, like, it's as a parent, you work your hardest when you're young so that you can give your kid the opportunity or give your kid that you did better life than you had.
Right.
So like seeing my dad literally do that, he put it, my entire life has been, look, this is correct. This is all the work I've done for you and your sisters. Like, I've done this for my children type shit. So it's just like, wow, it hits you as like, you kind of get that, okay, this is what I have to do. And you kind of, I already know what I have to do to give my kids that opportunity as well. But until I, have a kid. And that actually hit me too, what your dad was saying. Like, that was his like waking up moment. Granted, like E says, like, we work every day to, become better people, work on ourselves. And I feel like I've done a lot of growing within the last 2 years.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure y'all can say I have because,
for sure.
For instance, before I went to Washington and to now, like, y'all could tell I had changed as a person. You just grow, you just learn more shit.
But this is the thing about that. When he said that, and I wanted to intervene, but I didn't. I feel like he needed it more than we do at this point in our lives. I think it would be good it wouldn't be it's never a bad thing to have a kid. And I think it would make us grow in some areas and give us more purpose in certain areas. But we have...
God put you into his life for a reason.
We have constructive, positive things that we're already focusing on. At that point in his life, he had
he mentioned that.
He mentioned that you might... He said that at your guys' same points in your life, you're sitting much nicer than he was.
Right.
He was proud as shit. You could tell that. That's true, yeah. It was a proud father moment for him.
For sure.
Just telling that to your boys of,
he was ecstatic to be there.
My son, look at what my son's doing. Like, you could see it just in the way he was saying it, that he was proud of you, that he put you in a good situation, but you made it happen.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, you're your own man.
That's true.
So he could have done all these shit, and you could have still been a fuck up.
That's true.
But you're not.
And there's plenty of examples of kids that were born into great situations and fucked it all up.
Correct.
They had everything handed to them on a fucking silver platter, and they still decided, just like, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want, and don't realize what the fuck they have in front of them and how easy they have it, and
crazy
then
balance.
they just shit it all down the toilet. So I mean,
it's a crazy balance.
I've never had a bad bone in my body.
Getting
maybe curious here and there, but like even that never landed me in anything really serious. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like I said, it's a scale. It's a balancing act. Like you're taught these things, but then you go through. I'm my own person as well, and you go through that kind of. I wouldn't say a battle, but you go through like the mindset of like what do I do? Like I know what's right and wrong, but I kind of want to experience shit for myself.
Yeah, just figuring yourself out as a person.
Correct, and that's like exactly right on the head. You kind of figure yourself out, and then you know, like, all right, this is who I am.
Yeah.
Right.
And those kind of situations present themselves less and less because you already know who you are.
Yeah.
It's not like the what if. You're already like, oh, I already know.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't do this, or I know I'm not going to do this because of this, this, and this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really cool to see
that is true.
Your dad have like that kind of moment when he was saying that about you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool for sure. I'm glad y'all got to see it. I'm glad you guys got to see him in his full element. You know what I'm saying? Because he was really being candid and really being himself, and that was a good moment for him. Like as much as it was a great moment for us, it was a great moment for him too, because he got to establish that connection with not only his son but his son's best friends, brothers. You know, people that he knows that are truly important to me that I talk to him about on a regular basis. You know what I mean? So. It was special. It was special all the way around. Like that was a good experience that I'll take with me.
It was funny too.
It was hilarious. Yeah, we'll be able to grow and have more of those experiences. And he gonna get on me and fucking.
Of course. I mean, in a
put
sense,
my shit straight out.
In a sense, he like.
Don't nobody roast or bag on me like my dad. Nobody could even come close to how. I mean, y'all do little shit to me, but like. That nigga flat calls me out like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, he's your biggest supporter though, and that's the important thing. That you know he does get on you. And we've all heard it, that he would fucking get on you and fuck. Some of the shit is like, damn, like, he don't give a fuck. Nope. But he'll be the first one. He's the first one there. He's the first one supporting you. Like I said, I mean
that's the thing.
Calling you, you know, checking up on you, making sure you're doing right, doing good shit like that. So I mean, you know, it's a good balance.
Definitely, it's a blessing all the
Beautiful
way around.
Thing.
All the way around, yes sir. So we had our first event, our first pop out this past weekend.
We did.
At Suva Kava Lounge, right? That's how you say it. Yeah, definitely. I think it went pretty well. Shouts out to you, Eric, for putting that together.
Thanks.
Spearheading that.
It was definitely fun. You know, we made some connections, you know, made some money, met some people.
Sold some shirts.
I mean, we definitely, you know.
Got some people swagging.
Exactly.
For sure.
I mean, before I even went to set up, like I walked in to see, you know what was going on, you know, where are we going to set up. As soon as I walked in, I was wearing no Hangover shirts. Like some dude, an older guy, he's like, oh shit, that's a cool ass shirt. Like, where can I get one of those? Like shit like that. So, I mean, like.
Call people's attention.
Yeah, being out in an element where, you know, you're out to promote your shit around a lot of people that you don't know. It's out of your element a little bit, and seeing, you know, people's
definitely a little out of the element.
Yeah,
for sure.
Seeing people's reaction to what you've, you know, been putting work in, and, you know, seeing, you know, how they react to what you've been doing, and oh shit, that's a cool ass logo. Oh shit, I like what you guys are talking about. Oh, you guys are cool as fuck. Like I like your message or this, that, whatever. And hearing that from, you know, outside places, you know, definitely, you know, gives you, for me at least, it gave me that extra like bet, like. We know we had it. Now hearing it from other people, and I know we talk about, you know, not really needing validation from other people, but hearing it is, you know, like
That's
I
nice.
said, it's nice. It gives you an extra push sometimes when, you know, when you need it. So it was a beautiful thing. So I mean, appreciate, and like I said, appreciate to Maddie for, you know, she's the owner of that. We went to high school with her, so appreciate her for, you know, letting us set up there. And, you know, we're gonna try and make that at least a monthly event, and then also trying to branch out and go to other places. Like I said, we made some connections, asked some questions about other places that do that, so then we can, you know, maybe make it a weekly thing, hit different places, you know, each week, you know, this so you're able to interact with us, not just, you know, watch us on YouTube or hear us on SoundCloud or Apple Podcasts or whatever. So you're able to, you know, Spotify wherever you listen to us, watch us, so you're able to, you know, get the experience of, you know, why we do this, you know, why are we doing this, why are we so passionate about this shit, like, you know, what is it that we're trying to get across, and, you know, any questions that you might have, any, you know, concerns, any comments, any type of feedback, you know, we're just trying to make ourselves more available to, you know, to people, so then, you know, we don't seem like we're untouchable on a pedestal. Like, I mean, we're like, at the end of the day, you know, we're regular people, just like, you know, just like you guys are listening, just like that. I mean,
regular.
If you listen to the show, you can pick that up in the different conversations and the experiences that we have gone through.
I'm sure a lot of them are relatable.
Regular in the sense of, like, you know,
we're relatable.
Regular in the sense, Jacob, shut the hell up. regular in the sense of that, you know, that we have a vision, we have a dream, and we're just trying to put it together. Now, do I think we have certain traits that other people might not have, that they, you know, people, things that we were, either something that we gained over time or shit that we were born with that other people wish they had? Of course. I mean,
like charisma.
There's not a lot of people that are, you know,
vocabulary,
putting themselves out there like this, you know, and that's one of the first things that people, you know, when I talk to people, it's like, damn, like, that's cool that you're, you know, putting yourself out there and you're actually doing it. Like, you know, we're about to be 100 episodes deep, so it's like,
it's not a lot of people that would take that leap of faith.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, it's regular in that sense, but do I feel like that we have something here? Do I feel like that we have something that, you know, we could take it to where we want to take it? Of course. And do I feel like that we have some, you know, just as individuals, we have certain traits that, you know, might put us above, you know, certain people just because of our personalities, how we grew up, our experiences and shit like that. Not to say that we're better, but just that will, you know, allow us to do this, allow us to, you know, put ourselves out there for, you know, scrutiny and for people to criticize and shit like that. So, I mean, It was definitely, like I said, it was just, you know, the first pop out event. It was a good time. Like I said, we made a lot of connections, but, you know, it's definitely a step in the right direction, a step, you know, step forward. So,
that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to everybody that showed love, that popped out.
For sure.
Nelson came through, showed love, bought a couple shirts. We appreciate that. Anybody that was there that, we sparked their interest and they were able to buy shit from us. We appreciate that. Everybody that performed that night too, shouts out to them. It takes a lot of confidence to get up there and display, you know, something that you've been working on, crafting yourself, and then try and give it to other people. You know, it's a lot of judgment that comes with that, but kudos to them for having the confidence to do that too. Yeah, all in all, it was
shout out to D-Law.
D-Law for coming through, showing love, 100%. Yeah, he came through and showed love to the guys.
And merchandise too.
Yeah, wearing that shirt he got from being on the episode.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was fun times, good times. Definitely want to do it again.
More to come. We'll get better with it. We'll get more exposure, like you said. We'll get more comfortable with doing that and being out in the scene with people. And like you said, a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what it's all about, though. Like, I mean, because we could sit here all day and, you know, do this, but, like, you know, we gotta, at a certain point, you gotta go out in public. You gotta go out and shake hands and kiss babies and, you know, all that shit. And
sign some titties.
Shit, hopefully one day, fuck.
Actually, it's funny you said that though. Last night, one of the
you signed some titties?
I wouldn't say the first. Just like one of like the
first
group. One of the first groups I went up to and was talking about. Basically, was the dude was telling me, like, I mean, I like what you're saying, but the main reason I'm going to follow you is because you had the balls to come up to me.
People appreciate that shit.
He was like, you took your time to come up to me because you're passionate about whatever you're doing. Right. So I don't even care what you're doing. I'm going to support it just because of who you are. Like,
people really take to that shit, especially, like, you know, just the way we do it. Mostly the way we've been doing it is just going downtown and just going up to people and, hey, do you listen to podcasts? Hey, do you have an Instagram? Like, just. And
no, I don't. Well, fuck you. No,
more times,
it only happened once.
We don't do that.
Sorry, but like more times than not, even if they're not interested, they will take the time to at least listen to what the fuck you have to say.
And if they don't, which we understand, it's no harm, no foul. You know, like I'm not gonna get mad at you. You tell me no, not today, or because some people think we're trying to sell them something. Yeah. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I mean, if you want to buy a shirt, that's on you, but I'm not forcing it down your throat.
For the most part, we don't get the Jehovah's Witness treatment.
Nah.
Ain't nobody like just slamming doors in our face, turning us away.
But also, it's like, I mean, it's just, like I said, back to, it's just the way we are, the type of people that we are, the type, like the way that we carry, the way that we carry ourselves. You know, we have a certain, we have a certain type of charisma. We have a certain type of look, each and every one of us, that, you know, people want to hear for some reason what we have to say, whether it's bullshit, whether it's something real, whether it's just hey, how you doing, you know, do you listen to podcasts? And people are just willing to just listen to it because, one, we have the confidence to go up to them, and two, we just have a certain look about us.
Right.
I'm not trying to sound fucking cocky or fucking anything like that. It's just what the fuck it is. If people have been telling you something your whole life, then it must be fucking true.
There you go.
It's not cocky. It's confidence.
My mother, the first day she told me, she said, "Yeah, you're right, baby. I'm one of the greatest." I agree with you.
Shit, I mean,
and we got 3 great people.
Part of it is believing it. I mean, if you don't believe it yourself, then you could have a million people telling you something, but if you don't believe it yourself, then it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to express. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to express that. Yeah. So I mean. Yeah, I mean it's a great thing. I feel like what we got going, we just gotta fucking wrinkle, get some of the wrinkles out and fucking just do the damn thing more
Jordan,
than anything.
pull out the ironing board.
I've been back on that lifestyle, honestly.
This man can iron.
The fuck, that's right. You are fucking. No, how's that going?
It's been pretty good, It was only my first week. It was just a lot of little training stuff, shadowing people. This next week, coming up is going to be like the real actual program training.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Last week I did my benefits enrollment, met everybody, kind of felt out the facility, shadowed people, got a kind of
feel for
how the system works and what they do and how they navigate and where they sit, this, that, and the third. So this week I'm going to be actually learning programs and learning. I know the functionalities of the job. I just need to get more equipped with the program. Yeah. So that's what this week is going to look like.
It just seems like just kind of getting back to, just getting back into the fucking groove of it. Because it just seems like it's not anything that you haven't done already.
No,
so it's just
it's not. And it's funny being in this position now versus when I started in healthcare. Because I was
baby
a
face.
new booty. You know what I'm saying? The doctor just spanked me on my ass. You know what I mean? So I was nervous. It was information overload for me. Am I going to fuck up? Am I going to do the job right? Am I speaking to people wrong? I'm going to have to be around this person, that person. Now it's like, been here, done that. Yeah. Been through so many experiences in that world that's like second nature in a sense. Like it really is second nature in a sense. It's a lot of things that.
Me at work. I feel it.
Right. And like I said, I know the functionalities of the job, and everybody has their own style. So shadowing everybody I've shadowed, it's helped me understand how they do it the way they do it. But my style might be a little different.
Yeah.
And this week is going to allow me the opportunity to learn the program. That way I can be as efficient as I think I need to be with it. Using my methods, of course, under the guidelines of the company. But just figuring out my get into the swing of things, like you said. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. But I don't want to bore y'all.
It's a nice hoodie, by the way.
Thank you. I lived here, too, at one point in my life. I don't know. That's Hawks, Atlanta basketball. I've told y'all plenty of stories about that.
Nice hoodie.
Thank you. I seen KD whoop their ass. This motherfucker.
You saw fucking KD get his ass whooped last night?
He did, with no stars, too. Not even Kyle Kuzma was on the damn floor.
I'm trying to tell you.
They call him a star.
Second round bounce.
They play defense like that, yeah. But I mean,
that's how they've been playing defense.
That's true. Well, they cleaned it up for a few weeks, but then they went right back to playing how they.
I will say this though, James Harden was out too. Regular season fucking all-star.
Kyrie got ejected in the
third quarter, and that's kind of like it's easy to get in their heads. KD is not very hard mentally.
This rare Kyrie that we've seen that with
Kyrie Irving, not as much
on the floor.
Yeah,
media different.
Yeah.
On the floor, though, it's rare that you see him.
But, I mean, if one of them gets ejected it's kind of like the 2015 Warriors. Steph Curry kind of lost his shit a little bit.
Most composed person.
It takes that one moment. Yeah. And, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, any of, the behind-the-scenes shit from that playoff series, that championship series, but LeBron James said it's we're in their heads. They're fucked.
That.
We got this. They are fucked mentally. We got this. And sure enough, they came back.
Go back to the crib. Or we go back to Game 7. Mentally, they're fucked.
Yeah. So I mean,
and that's what makes LeBron so great is his inner IQ. It's how he thinks. We're not even talking about basketball at that point. We're talking about mentality,
and, psychology.
Exactly.
The psychology of shit.
He's playing chess, not checkers. So
I mean, probably by that time, fans are going to be back in stadiums. I know Staple they're already letting some fans back in. A lot of these NBA stadiums are letting fans back in and shit. So I mean, it's gonna be a different environment.
I think I was watching that game with Ryan last night for a little while. Was it you? No, it was with you. I'm sorry, you're not right. It was,
I was like,
you
I was
last
with
night
you the whole time.
And
What's wrong with this guy?
I was saying like it's kind of a, and I could be wrong. I'm kind of asking. I was saying that LeBron and AD being out kind of gives these guys a chance to mesh well with each other and get their game in a position of,
Yeah, you were saying it might be a blessing in disguise.
right, because now they have to figure everything out on their own without relying on two superstars. So when they get into the playoffs in a tough situation where somebody else has to step up, I think this time will pay dividends for them. That's how I feel.
No,
I could be wrong, but
for sure.
I
And,
think,
I mean,
it could pay off. 'Cause
Low key, fucking Ben McLemore was a hell of a pickup.
yeah, he was. He
I mean,
was shooting his ass
they
off
got
last
some
night.
shooting. They have shooting now.
Yeah,
And
He
that's
like 3 threes in front of Katie's mom was like,
yeah.
I
He
mean,
went 5 for 5 at one point.
yeah, and I mean that's what I mean. If they were lacking anything, that was kind of it because they got the size now. They have the
Andre
defense. Yeah, the shooting was what really they were lacking, and
Yeah.
you know
I
now
mean,
they have a few.
KCP's been stepping up too.
KCP, Dennis Schroeder can
off last
shoot.
night.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, KCP was doing some crazy shit. I was like, who the
He was
fuck?
balling. Yeah, he's having a decent season. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I
with
mean, in the
$80 million.
He got paid.
in the
He
playoffs
got
last
paid.
year. I mean, in the playoffs last year,
stepped up.
he stepped up,
He
and in
did.
the finals, he was hitting big shots, and it didn't
He
seem
did.
like he was scared of the moment. So I mean,
Yeah, he
Can't
stepped
say the
up
same
for
thing
sure.
about Danny. Ship his ass off.
That's why he's gone.
Philly's still your favorite in the East?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I'm sticking to the Nets getting bounced in the second round.
I'm sticking
Joel's
to
starting to get back into it. Too. He
Yeah,
had a 30-point game. the other
Yeah,
night.
they don't.
35.
Like I said, like
when
you
we see
can
the
you
Heat
can
and
have
Lakers in the finals again. I'm gonna just say I told you so.
Yeah, whatever. Defense, you got to play defense, and they don't play defense. Like they just
We
don't.
do.
And you can, but you don't have enough offense. Plus, Victor, he went up for a dunk and got hurt. His knee was done,
Yeah,
and he went back.
He's
So
injury prone.
Yeah, he's probably fucked.
yeah, so I mean,
I didn't watch it. I saw it on Twitter though. I was like,
yeah, so I mean, like again, you can run up and down the court and score all these points and be flashy and do this and that and whatever. But if, at a certain point, you gotta have to make a stop.
They jumped into number one because of that loss yesterday.
Who, Philly?
Yeah, because Brooklyn was number one
Yeah.
while they were playing the Lakers.
They've been going back and forth like all week though. So I mean, but like I said, at some point you gotta make a stop. At some point you gotta play defense. At some point, and it's not. And defense, although it is a hustle thing, it's a mindset. And if you haven't been in that mindset all season, it's not like you could just flip a switch and you're just all right, time to play defense. And like
Right.
it doesn't work like that. So I mean, they have all the talent in the world. They have all the offensive power in the world, and they just continue to load up on the offensive side. But I don't. LaMarcus Aldridge has never been a defensive guy. Blake Griffin has never been, one to really assert himself defensively.
Yeah,
Can they do it physically? Of course they could do it. But again, the mindset. If they're not in that mindset and they haven't been in that mindset, Blake Griffin was coming from Detroit where he was hardly even playing. Now he has a couple. By the time the playoff comes around, there's going to be a couple months that he's had to kind of get himself into shape. Is that going to be enough? Playoffs is a different type of beast. The game is slowed down. It's a 7-game series, so I mean, people are really able to hone in on what you're doing and
Your
really
weaknesses.
stop it and create a game plan around it. So I mean, they can get to the finals. Of course they can, but again, it's easy to sit here and say, yeah, they have all the talent. They have KD. They have James Harden. They have Kyrie.
They have 3 top 5 scorers. So
yeah, they have 3 Hall of Famers. Like they're all gonna make the Hall of Fame. Like Kyrie has probably the greatest handle of all time. We've never seen a player like KD that he's 7 feet tall and shoots and drives and handles the way that he does. James Harden is one of the greatest offensive players for as much as as much as I hate on him. Like he does his thing. Like he gets to the fucking bucket and during the regular season he's a nightmare. But again, it's the shit that hasn't been proven in the playoffs. KD, when he's the man, when he's the leader on the team, like where do they go? They don't have championships. Kyrie, when he's he's the second option, maybe third option, depending on what night. He's the first option on some nights, maybe. But like, since he's left LeBron, like post LeBron and pre LeBron, he wasn't really doing much. Like he was either injury prone or was just causing problems on other teams and got shipped off and this, that, whatever. So I mean, hey, if they do it, then they'll shut me the fuck up, and I'm just gonna have to swallow my words and whatever. But up until this point, it just hasn't been proven.
If anything, if they're doing too good, we just stick Michael Rappaport on KD. That'll take him right out. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see him on fucking Undisputed, Michael Rappaport?
Yeah. I know I put it out there, but people are just
Jesus
mean.
Christ!
And it's like, shut the fuck up.
He's a
fuck
bitch.
was
He's
that?
a bitch for
What
doing
the
what he did.
fuck was that? It looked like he was trying to fake cry and everything. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. That was.
I can't even.
Oh my god!
He's a clown for that.
The dogs that usually play with my dog won't even.
Oh
I'm like, bro.
What did you say?
He was saying how he like went to the dog park and he was like, people who usually say hi to me and my dog, they were trying to avoid us.
Bro,
and
like a part of me thought like it was like this can't be fucking real. Was that real? No, he was just fucking around. I sure fucking hope so. Cause Jesus Christ. He said on Twitter it was a troll. All right, okay, there you go. Okay, cause I was like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. That shit was fucking.
Either way, he looks stupid.
But yeah, that was. I mean, but again, that's what he does.
A lot of people not fucking with him right now because of that.
He's used to that shit.
All right. Hey,
ain't nothing new. I mean, he's not a big enough star.
So much for that job in the Big Three. That's gone. Fuck that. Niggas is not fucking with him. Not ex-NBA player. There's a bunch of ex-NBA players that kind of got on him about it.
I mean, I feel like he'll be fine there. Because, I mean, who's really not fucking with him? Like, as far as, like, I don't think he's going to get blackballed like that.
Nah.
For, because, I mean, I feel like for as great as KD is, I don't feel like he's a lot of, NBA players, ex-NBA players. Like, they respect his game, but, the
Golden
antics.
State thing.
Yeah, the antics, the Golden State thing. Like, it kind of, he kind of has a reputation of being a softie and being kind of a bitch.
Correct. Yeah, but nothing excludes snitching and KD turn around having to pay $50,000.
It's just a drop in the fucking hat for him, man.
Which is nothing, but I don't know. I feel like Michael Rappaport was kind of going out of his way to,
for sure,
he was
obviously get him.
I mean, he wanted some make
himself relevant. Get another 15 minutes.
Fucking 6'9". Meek Mill and Mike Rappaport got into it not too long ago too.
I think
Meek Mill gets into it.
Yeah, Meek Mill's another one.
100, 6'9", The Game, Drake, you name it.
Interesting.
You think?
Not Jay-Z though. He better be careful. He gonna fuck up that billionaire money. Over there sitting down with Robert Kraft and Michael Rubin and Jay-Z. He better handle himself like a billionaire, which he kind of tries to do, but he doesn't do.
Who? Meek Mill?
Yeah.
I mean, he hangs with Robert Kraft. Is like they're like best buds.
Yeah, he hangs out with a lot of successful billionaires, a lot of successful people, but he still wants to be like the guy.
He wants to give
streets.
that persona. Yeah, like, you don't want to give that up.
Like he's got to pick one.
Yeah.
You want to do prison reform, but you're trying to go around beefing with people. Like that's what you want to do, then do it. Like the whole thing with the 6ix9ine, when 6ix9ine pulled up on him and shit like that. Like, yeah, he's smart for not letting 6ix9ine trick him out of his character or do nothing crazy, but don't be the guy that's like continuously poking at 6ix9ine, calling him out, looking for it, and then when it comes to you, it's like, okay,
trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers.
Yeah, it's like now
that shit lives true to this day.
I need to think smart. I need to think from a business perspective.
Yeah.
But when you sitting there on Twitter the whole time,
he's like 32, 33, something like that.
Yeah. Like 33.
Yeah, I was never really a fan of Meek Mill.
He is 33 because I remember the Drake line. Yeah. Boss up on the bigger homie, but I'm
one year older than my little homie. Yeah. Fucking Meek Mill.
And Drake's 34, right?
Yeah.
So he's 33.
Damn, Certified Lover Boy still hasn't dropped.
Nah.
Is it ever going to?
I'll tell you what, if Donda drops, it doesn't fucking matter, unfortunately.
You think so?
If it's what people are saying that it's gonna be, then yeah.
I mean,
Donda, Kanye West. I mean, it's Drake. Don't get it twisted. We're still gonna look at it, and it's still gonna be a great album. But that hype, if we get a Ye album that's not Jesus is King, it's not of that nature. Like, I'm sure he won't cuss and do all that shit, but like as far as like the production being hard rap, trap, whatever it is, like the like everything being
that he brings to the table.
If we get that, then it's not going to be a lot of conversation about Certified Lover Boy.
We really haven't talked about Kanye West in a while.
We have not. He's been quiet.
He has been, but like he's still. I mean, with the divorce and fucking, he's still in. He's
not in front of the microphone or the camera.
I guess hold that
doing Kanye shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, something is coming for sure because he's been quiet.
We at least should pay our respects. He's the greatest artist of all time. Shit,
he's
my favorite artist.
He's arguably one of the greatest of all time, man. So
Shout out to Kanye.
I don't want him and Kim to get divorced though. I would like for them to stay together. But that's just
How
me.
come?
I don't know. I feel like they're a good power couple.
Fuck, I feel
Like that's everything. Like everything that Kanye wanted, he got.
And then he fucking got bored of it.
Yeah, like,
that's what it seems like. He's like, all right, well, I've had it. Like,
he wanted to be considered the greatest ever. He is. He wants to be one of the greatest fashion designers ever. He did. He wanted to be a billionaire. He did it. He wanted Kim Kardashian, the it girl to everybody. He got it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
on to the next.
It's cool to see that he is like, and that's the thing with Kanye. Like everything he says has come to fruition for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So him being crazy for as long as we thought he was crazy, and then these things coming true, is a testament to his greatness. You know what I'm saying? So what's next?
President.
Okay. We'll see what's about to happen next. Okay.
President. He's going to run for the presidency again.
They want Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He got 46% popular
vote. That is crazy.
Popular vote.
I'll probably do it too.
I mean, shit. I mean, it's The Rock. He's going to, of course, going to win those popularity contests. And essentially, that's what the presidency is at this point. It's a popularity contest. So, I mean, I would not be surprised, like, especially at this point, like, I would not be surprised if he runs and fucking makes some noise and even fucks around and wins it.
That would be crazy.
And then he'll just film a fucking movie in the White House.
Yeah. Olympus Has Fallen, the real one. I don't need security to save me. Bitch, I'm The Rock. I am Secret Service. That nigga wouldn't need, he wouldn't need nobody around.
No, he wouldn't. Fucking Gerald Butler, get your ass out of here. I'll save myself.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'll save myself.
There's
the
so
White
many
House
of
falls
those.
on him.
There's Olympus Has Fallen. There's
Angels Have Fallen.
Yeah, with Channing Tatum, right?
Is Channing?
There's one with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx.
Yep.
Is there really?
Yeah.
I know there's London Has Fallen too.
Yeah, that's when. Correct.
Everything's falling to the ground. That shit. Yeah, those movies were the same movie though every single time. I mean, fuck, good to watch. They're action packed and shit's blowing up and people get shot the fuck up and it's pretty exciting. But like,
that is exciting.
White House Down. That's a different movie though. But it's the same. It's the
movie.
same concept.
Yeah.
But it's like from it's its own thing. Yeah.
Right. So Channing Tatum drives.
Jamie Foxx is about to be fucking. When are they dropping that Mike Tyson? It's a series or a movie?
Series.
It's a series. When is that coming out?
I don't know. He's about to come out with something on Netflix.
He does. I mean, those his impersonations of Mike Tyson are fucking spot the fuck on.
A lot of people think Mike talks like this, but he really
talks
talks like.
He'll call him on the phone.
Yeah,
and just like, what the fuck? That shit was like.
I just said peace, brother. Just happy.
Assalamu alaikum.
I don't have all the crazy people around me asking me for money.
That shit is fucking Jamie Foxx. He's underrated as fuck. Very
Triple
underrated.
threat.
He is. He doesn't get enough kudos.
Not too many people as talented as Jamie Foxx
and be successful the way that he was.
Right.
Because there's people that are talented like him but can't
maximize it.
Yeah, exactly. And he's from acting to singing to fucking comedy, right? He was a comedian first, right? That's how he came up, and he thrived in all of them.
But he's what's amazing about him is he can walk the line on all of them. It's like he doesn't go too far serious actor where he can't be funny anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't go so funny that he can't come sing a love song. Like he's good at.
Girl, get comfortable.
What was the one superhero movie he was in?
Spider-Man.
I don't know.
Maybe not the usual.
It wasn't like recent. It's probably like a year or two ago.
Project Power on Netflix.
Yeah, when they took the pills.
Yeah, I didn't seen it. It kind of looked kind of lame, but
yeah, I watched it. I mean, it wasn't the greatest.
I'm also like Netflix originals. Like,
I fuck with Netflix.
They're not that good. Like, fucking
some Netflix shit is pretty
Bird
good.
Box to me was not that good.
Never actually watched it.
What was the one where like the world's ending or whatever the fuck? Like,
there's been
Forrest Whitaker's in it. Oh man, I forget what like damn, I forget what it's called, but that
Forrest
movie
Whitaker,
like the fucking movie was ass, and then the ending just made it that much worse. So don't watch it. It's maybe it's better that I don't know the name of it because that shit was fucking trash. But yeah, Netflix original, especially movies, they don't do it for me. They're not that good. But
I agree.
It all depends, really.
I like critically acclaimed movies, bro.
But in advance, show some love to our boy Ryan at XL Tint. His birthday will be this Sunday coming up. No.
Who, Ryan?
Yeah.
Good old Ryan, the 18th.
The 18th?
You're an idiot.
I always think it's the 17th. The 18th.
The only reason I know is because my cousins is on the 17th. My uncle from Jersey is on the 18th, and him and Ryan share a birthday, and it's also like 3 days before mine, so it'd be kind of fucked up if I didn't know.
His birthday is
Sunday the
Saturday
18th.
is the 17th.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did have that wrong.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
He's looking to get fucked up on Sunday.
Yeah,
Sunday
Jesus
fun day.
Christ.
We're gonna go to brunch.
You was turned last night. You should
13
see.
mimosas
Ah,
deep.
fuck,
I'll be
I
like,
know.
Oh, you
"Ah."
did see him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to experience all of it.
Shit, I was like, Ryan.
Not the fun part.
Shit. But anyways, what is this, 93?
Yep.
93.
In the books.
We're getting close. Getting close.
I'm excited.
Ready for the special guest on 100.
Boom. The
93
man behind the
things
scenes.
are a
I did give
must.
him his, because kind of before we wrapped it up, I was able to talk on the mic at the little pop out event. I gave him his love. People gave him a round of applause and everything. So,
That's what's up, bro. Sure.
but
I couldn't stay there any longer. I was so
honestly,
hungry.
after this one, you guys are gonna be able to
I was
talk.
confused.
Fucking 5 songs later, after this one, it was like,
that's why-
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
You told me that, and the guy he even looked at like, I'm still good at it. I can perform another. I was like,
she's
man, fuck
She's
this.
like, yeah. I'm like, what?
I was like, I'm starving.
And
I
then
hadn't eaten.
when she called me up, like I was talking to somebody, I didn't even hear her call me up. She's like, yeah, no hangover, and then nobody came up, and somebody had to like come and tap me on the shoulder. Shit, I'm like, huh, what? And like, oh, we just called you out. I'm like, oh, shit, my bad.
Nah, because remember, we got there. I got there at like 8:08 or 8:10, whatever.
808
We
Mafia.
were supposed to get there at like 8. So I had worked till just got off at 7:30.
Yeah.
Hadn't eaten anything. That was like what 11 o'clock or so by the time.
Yeah,
And I was like,
we were out there
I'm
pretty
gonna
late.
die here.
Yeah, we were.
I literally was like, I'm going to die right here.
I mean, shit really didn't get popping until about like 9:30, anyways.
Yeah, correct.
So,
A little later in the night.
Yeah, but
I had a guy that bought a shirt for me. He was like, but you got to stay for my performance, though. I'm like, all right, I got you. What time you go on? Shit, I'm last. I'm like, so you go on at 2 in the morning? He's like, nah, it should be that late, but maybe 2 in the morning. I'm not. I'm like, hey, dog.
I can't promise
I'm
anything.
gonna try my best, doggy, but I can't make you no promises. But he bought a shirt either way, so
Yeah, there you
kudos
go.
to him. He wants to be on the podcast or whatnot. I told him we'll chop it up.
Did you get his Instagram or anything?
Yeah, I told him. Yeah, I have his Instagram. I told
Yeah,
him to hit the
we
DM.
told people how to get on the podcast. I'll tell y'all again. If y'all want to get on the podcast, DM us, comment. So make sure you subscribe everywhere
Say
first, though.
something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Say
let us know. How are we gonna
something.
know you're trying to be on the podcast if you're just
Yeah.
like, oh,
Gotta
that seems
talk.
fun.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, just comment, be like, hey, and we'll work something out.
Yeah, we're nice.
Whether
people
it be
too. We don't
me,
bite.
Eric, Jordan, you reach out to us. We'll comment back. We'll communicate. We'll try to set up a time to get you on the podcast.
Yeah, we don't
Promote
bite.
yourself. Promote your brand.
We're nice.
Promote whatever you want to promote.
We'll let you talk about what you want to talk about.
We'll
so.
give you our platform for a little bit.
Indeed. But
Yes, sir.
93 in the books.
Yes, sir. You already shouted out Ryan.
I'm good.
Ryan, fucking check us out. YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, comments, ratings, likes,
Follows.
concerns, follows, suggestions, anything under the fucking sun. Let us know.
Watch out for us on next Sunday. You'll see us in the streets of downtown.
Fucking shit up.
I don't know where
Oh
Ryan
my
wants to
God.
go, but we'll be in the streets of downtown.
Yep, I'm gonna get fucked up because I haven't. At that point, it'll be
yeah.
18 days that I haven't drank. I'm about to get fucking.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be
lit.
lovely.
So that's gonna be
Lovely.
fun. But yeah, check us
I'm trying to
out.
drink mimosas, honestly. Fuck that hard liquor shit.
Boy,
I'm gonna feel
fuck.
bubbly.
That mimosas
Yeah,
though, those fucking
mimosas
headaches,
are
those
crazy.
hangovers on a fucking
What
Sunday
we start
too.
Well,
with
what's-
is never
what's
what
great
we end.
is
Well,
no
sometimes
hangover.
it is.
Nah, we'll use. Yeah, well, I mean,
All
we'll
right.
start with mimosas, but the
we
liquor
don't
will
end with
come.
it.
The
Yeah.
remedy, at least the old remedy I used to use in my younger days, was about
Like you're an old seasoned vet now.
I am.
right?
I've taken years
When it
off my
comes
life
to
doing this. I've taken years off my life doing this shit.
So mimosas, yeah.
Mimosas wise, I would kill the game about 7 to 10 of them things, and then you
On
start
the light end.
and then you start drinking some Hennessy, and you're good to go.
Jeez.
That has made me go to sleep before.
Yeah,
Like
fuck.
everything was good, and then all of a sudden I would just feel like
It is. It's
shit,
so
like, you ever-
dangerous.
like
It's
you've
so
seen like
fucking
like a
dangerous.
super ship, and it's like Mayday, it's just like starting to shut down. Yeah, that's how I feel like, oh my god, make it to the bed, make it to the bed.
But it's
make
a
it to the
whole
bed.
Sunday fun day, and we haven't done a Sunday fun
whole-
day in a long
All
time.
day. Well,
I'm low key excited, but I'm Really, I'm scared.
Yeah,
I am scared.
I'm happy because we're celebrating.
Hangover,
we're celebrating Ryan's birthday, but yeah, to say I'm looking forward to it is I can't. I don't know if I'm there yet, but
yeah,
it'll be fun. It'll be a good time.
Happen.
It's gonna be a week full of grinding to get there. So
definitely gonna hit the gym hard. But what's new? But
yep. Same.
Stop holding you guys up. Episode 93
in the books.
See y'all next week. Everybody love everybody. Peace.
Yes, sir. Ski.